didn't forget to disconnect from voice last night. I just wanted to stay like that to scare everybody. I totally forgot. I don't know. I was really sleepy. And I fucked up. I really did. Ryan, yo, what's up, man? How you guys doing today? I'm going to lower this music just a little bit. Jet, how are you doing right now?
I'm doing good, except for, the loud lawn mowing that's going on. It's almost 6 o'clock.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense. You don't want to be out there, like, just doing the fucking lawn when it's all, like, hot and morning and blah, 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 all that bullshit. But, like, yeah, nighttime makes sense. It's just, I don't know. If you don't give a shit about how people look at you, then it's like, yeah, go ahead. I mean, shit, I wish I was that careless about how I look. But Marissa's saying, why did you change your mind on the Batman movies? No, so here's the thing. I did not change my mind about the Batman movies. I still think that they're actually pretty good. I know you guys are making fun of all those and everything, too. But Joel Schumacher, man. I mean, let's talk about that for a second, because this fucking guy, and I'm not saying this just because he passed away, you know what I mean? I actually, I don't like when people do that sometimes. They'll, like, say, this guy was the best guy ever, and he really wasn't that great. They're just saying that because they don't want to be an asshole, but no, this guy knew his audience very, very well, man. I mean, I know, like, Gertz and Julian and all you guys are in there talking shit, saying, like, man, this fucking Batman and Robin so stupid, it's Batman Forever so stupid, so silly, why would you do that? Look at these stupid angles. But that was the time, man. Those angles were huge back in the day. Those shots and everything.
Which one gave us the bat nipples and the bat credit card?
Oh, Batman Robin, yeah. You still feel that one was shitty?
That one's a treasure.
Yeah, I like that movie. Like, I mean, it's stupid, but, like, yeah, I had fun with it, you know? And you guys had tons of fun within the chat last night.
I keep getting confused by, like, which one also gave us Kiss from a Rose, because that one also, like, is a treasure.
I believe that was Batman Forever.
Yeah,
I can't remember. Either way, Joel Schumacher did both, and that's the thing.
Well, yeah, then they're both treasures. Both gave us shit.
Yeah, man. This gave us Mr. Freeze and all those fucking ice puns. Like, dude, you gotta keep in mind that around this time, man, we still were talking about Freddy Krueger, and Freddy Krueger just ended his franchise at that time. Freddy's came out like 1994 or something like that, and it's like around this particular time. They had him doing puns, and everybody was loving the puns. They were just like, this is fucking hilarious. We love this stuff. So when you have somebody like Arnold coming in here, and just like, oh, let's kick some ice. And then you got like those cartoons and the crazy, Joker and shit from the animated series, all this crazy stuff going on. I think this fits well into that realm of kind of silliness. Like not trying to insult it. You know, I mean, it's almost like the same thing.
I'm gonna go ahead and say we need a silly Batman.
We do. Like, I mean, oh damn, look at those nipples are fucking bold. Those are some bold nipples, man.
Anyone who's Batman bat nipples is for the people.
Yeah, I agree. It's for the fucking people. I didn't like Val Kilmer, by the way, in that first Batman movie or whatever, the one that was before Batman and Robin. I didn't dig that. George Clooney, I think, was pretty cool, pretty chill. Didn't act at all, but it's like, dude, like...
he played his Batman as gay, right?
Huh?
Oh, George Clooney.
Wait, his Batman as gay?
He played him as gay.
I don't think he played him as gay. That doesn't make sense.
Look it up.
Really? Okay, let me see. Mm-hmm. George Clooney, Batman, gay? Oh, see, the first thing it says, joked. George Clooney joked. Joel Schumacher told me that we never made another Batman movie because Batman was gay. 2006, Clooney said in an interview with Barbara Walters that in Batman and Robin, he played Batman as gay. Fuck!
Uh-huh.
Damn it. Okay, you won. Fine, you get it. I'm not even mad because that was the case. It's just like, dude, like, that doesn't matter. The sexuality of a superhero does not matter. Why do you guys have to do that? Why do you have to make everything about some kind of sexual stance? It's just kind of, like, confusing to me.
You wouldn't be saying that if any character was straight.
No, here's the thing. I'm looking at Nightmare on Elm Street 2. That movie was the gayest movie ever, but I never saw it as that because as a kid I'm watching this movie, I'm not trying to put some weird, like, agenda from Pride into it or whatever the fuck. You know?
And bringing up the fact it's gay, though.
I mean, it could be gay, but, like, that's the thing. Like, when you watch Nightmare, because I know you remember this somewhat. Nightmare on Elm Street 2, when you watch this movie, did you feel lots of gay stuff when you're watching it? Like, did you call it out before you saw the documentary?
There's a lot of questionable things, but, like, straight up gay, like, I wasn't even thinking that. Like, the scene with, like, the teacher and, like, the bar or whatever, that's kind of,
Yeah, especially, like, when he whips his butt and,
like, I would see that more as weird than, like, gay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, it's like, it's questionable, but everything's questionable. It's a dream. You ever had, like, a gay dream and you're not gay? And you're just like, why am I doing this? And you wake up and you got, like, stuff all over your face. No. But no, man, like, I'm looking at this, though. You know, this was a pretty threatening movie, man. I mean, I think this is probably the scariest Nightmare on Elm Street there is. You know, in comparison to like Wes Craven's Your Nightmare. I feel like that one's better, but it's technically not a Freddy movie, so I won't say that's one of them. But yeah, like just because Joel Schumacher is gay doesn't mean that you gotta like make everything that he's done gay. Like the guy is a competent fucking director. There's nothing gay about falling down. Actually, no, there is a part where like the Nazi bends him over and says grab your knees or whatever. But hey, that's he was just being a pervert. So, and he wasn't actually portrayed in a good light, by the way, too. That guy was a villain. He was a racist. He was saying a bunch of shit falling down. So, I'm just saying. Kirk Lazarus saying, can't wait for the Korn album when they show the orgy they have with Limp Bizkit. No, please don't do that. I think they did do that, though. Like, I know you're joking around trying to talk shit, but that probably really did happen. So that sucks. But, hey, you're the rock stars. You gotta have some fun, right? Mauricio saying, I think Nick would like Pauly Shore is dead because of a certain cameo. I don't know. So Pauly Shore is dead as a movie or a show or something? Let me see. I'm going to look this up really quick. Because his career is certainly dead, but, like, did they do some, like, fucked up thing here? Oh, Be Real. Dr. Dre's in here. What? I like that. Let me see if Fred Durst is it. I think I just saw it. Yeah, Fred Durst. Oh, my God. He's in here. That's so cool. I thought you were going to say somebody from Korn or something's in here. But no, man. Fred Durst, Kiss Rock. That's cool.
I don't know who Pauly Shore is, but that sounds like someone from Jersey Shore.
He might as well be. No, you know who this motherfucker is. That guy. Remember him? Hey, what's up? How you doing? That fucking douchebag.
No.
You don't. I'm surprised you don't know this guy. How about this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. See, now you know. The party head guy. Apparently people really liked him back in the fucking day. I could not stand him at all. He was fucking annoying. JP, what's up, fellow crazy person? How you doing, man? Here's the thing, though. We're going to be talking about a couple of topics over here. Yes, her dad's mowing the lawn. I actually don't even hear it that much. I'm surprised you guys hear it as well as you guys do. But you know what? It's all good.
Yeah, it's loud as fuck. Who the fuck mows the lawn at 6 o'clock p.m.? Mow it in the morning and wake everyone up like normal people.
Maybe they're just fucking with you. So this is a topic that I want to bring up a while.
I don't know. Like, what a terrible combination.
No, but this is a topic I wanted to bring up a while back. So this is kind of old now. I'm gonna be honest, a little bit old. Was posted 6 days ago on Game Rant, but the Order 1886 developer has been acquired by Facebook. Now, the reason why I want to bring this up because obviously I don't give a shit about the Order 1886. I don't give a fuck about the developer. I don't even know their fucking name. I think they're called Ready at Dawn. Here it is right here, Ready at Dawn. And a big logo right here. Come on, Nick, what the fuck? But the thing is, though, is that they were acquired by Facebook, and I remember that before mobile games were getting crazy and whatnot, Facebook gaming was like huge. Like, playing games like Dragon City, Farmville, all that shit. I'm kind of curious, Jet, would you take Facebook seriously again as a developer?
No.
Why is that?
It's fucking Facebook. No.
Yeah, but like they got free games on your shit, like on your phone and everything. This is basically just Apple,
I
but
don't
wider.
download Facebook games. I didn't even play like that fucking farm game that they had everyone playing like when Facebook was like early days of Facebook.
Yeah, Farmville. Yeah, I mean, well, look at that. Words with Friends. That was big. Bejeweled. That's a huge one.
Absolutely not.
Fucking Angry Birds. Imagine they bring back the Angry Birds franchise. You think that's possible to bring back Angry Birds? Uh-oh, your internet's fucking up. That's unfortunate.
It's not my internet. It's basically me clicking on the mute button on the fucking Yeti.
Oh, okay. Well, it's like I said, the mowing it's fine. We'll just pretend there's a monster in the background just going like.
That one is all close to the fucking door. But nah. I don't need. What even fun games can Facebook even do? Like ones that basically take your credit card information or hack you or some shit?
Well, no, because they're not all that bad. I mean, look at fucking like Mafia Wars. That was fun. Happy Aquarium. Remember that shit? That was fun.
No, I don't. I didn't play those games.
God damn. Well, here's the thing though. You don't like social media in general, so that's like a big part of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. I mean, for me, I'm looking at the Order 1886, and I think that game is something. I'm trying to find it and put it on fucking screen again. But like, my whole thing is they've done some pretty good shit with that game. It actually looks pretty cool. I don't think they can ever go back to something like that. I thought there was a trailer down here, but I don't think they can ever go back to doing something as like beautiful looking as the Order 1886 on a platform like Facebook. Like, if they're gonna try to do something like that, that's fucking stupid. Ready at Dawn is not an acquisition that you have enough money to get, and then just put out fucking content like that when there's already a game on all these other consoles that are way better. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, do 18 or the Order Part 2 and then have that be on a fucking like, browser? Like, you can't do it. It's impossible. But I think that if there's more money and more stuff put into Facebook gaming, where we can see like a Dragon City Part 2 or the Return of Farmville, what I mean? Maybe even a spiritual successor to like Fallout Shelter. Like, wouldn't that be cool? You wouldn't be like down for like a Fallout Shelter or?
It's still going on now. I don't need no spiritual successor.
Or how about fucking what was that game you played with the clothes? It's called like goddamn I Love Mickey.
Okay. Yeah. What the hell was it? It was something, Nikki.
Yeah, like I am Nikki. I'm boop boop. Like, I don't know what the fuck it was called.
Something like that. But honestly, I thought you were gonna bring up Kim K. Hollywood.
What the fuck is that?
That was actually super popular app when it came out. It's basically this game where you basically play like you're in Hollywood and your best friend is Kim Kardashian.
Oh no, fuck that. Yeah, Kim Kardashian Hollywood. God, she doesn't even look like her. Like how bad of a job they did.
Like back in the old day.
Yeah, I don't know about this, man.
They probably had an update recently to where it looks more like her now. But that game still updates. There's still a lot of people playing that.
So what, it's like the mobile version of like fucking Animal Crossing, where it's just like, yeah, free updates forever. Fuck you. We're never gonna
No, the mobile version of Animal Crossing is Animal Crossing.
Okay, I guess I'll give you points for that. Yeah, Animal Crossing is its own fucking identity, which is cool.
Camp.
Oh, thank you, Tactical Maniac 41. Appreciate the follow, dude.
Thanks.
Mauricio saying Jets Facebook header. Yeah, I'm not even gonna show that right now. That's just fucking scary. But throwback to 2014, which by the way, 2014, I feel like even now, as far as technology and everything goes, there's very little difference between a year that happened 6 years ago and now. That whole system of paying for these games, and then like you're trying to play and it's like, oh, you can upgrade this thing or like continue on, but you gotta wait 2 days, or you can give us money, blah blah blah. It's like that particular type of system.
That's Facebook games too.
That's
like
Facebook
I don't know any Facebook game that basically like doesn't have you do that shit. Like ask for help from a friend, or basically like pay to play more levels.
Yeah, which is always fucking annoying. I'm also wondering too, because for a while they had this whole setup here, Facebook and a mixture we're gonna get together and do another thing. Not sure how that's gonna go now. But yeah, it is what it is, man. I just, like I said, I more smaller gaming for people to just, they don't have to spend no money, blah blah. I think that'd be cool. I've had more fun playing like the Walking Dead video game and the SimCity Build It and games like that than I ever had playing the Order 1886. Like, fuck that shit. It's fucking rough. Oh yeah, Mauricio saying, yeah, or watching an ad. Yeah, those always suck too.
Yeah, like, and the thing is, like, nowadays they'll probably give you like 3 ads before you can actually play the game.
Yeah, it was fucking it was annoying as shit. And then like as you're playing, there's like visual ads like at the bottom of the screen. So if you click on it, then like, oh shit, I gotta watch this thing, or it takes me out of my fucking game. It was very very frustrating. But if they just not make that so much like annoying and like still let us play this game, I think it'll be pretty cool. But yeah, that's good old Facebook game for you. Apparently they're gonna try to come back, and I don't think it's gonna work out very well. But here's the one thing that I gotta say, what the fuck at? And there's points where it makes sense. So I'm not gonna talk all this shit, but Five Nights at Freddy's apparently is gonna be making a movie about this, and
they've been talking about making that movie for the past since the second game came out. Mm-hmm. Are they actually gonna do it?
I feel like they are, because they were apparently this was planned since 2015. That's what I read. So 5 years. Oh shit, Mauricio beat me too. Yeah, 5 years. But I'm thinking like, look, if they're gonna do this, what can the game is just such.
It's gonna be fucking trash. All it is gonna be like full of fucking jump scares and shit. And like fucking horror movies nowadays that only rely on jump scares are trash.
Yeah, and like the biggest thing too is like it's kind of showcasing a little bit of a problem with this game, is that all it was jump scare the game.
It's not fucking scary. It's just fucking loud.
Yeah, it was loud, and it just kind of like shot you. Harry Ballsack, hey there, man, how's it going? Sketchy saying, why do I feel like this is going to be horrible? Because you're absolutely right. Miles saying, apparently the maker of this game is on the film script, and it'll be about the first game, which will be cool, and it'll be simplistic, and it'll be grounded on whatever they're going to be doing with that. But My only issue about
This doesn't need to be a high budget ass film. It should have just came out on fucking YouTube and shit, and have that YouTube budget and just have people watch for free.
agreed, but I also feel like look, I mean, there's been so many things. Look at Annabelle and all those fucking jump scares that those movies have. This could fit well into that stuff, but my only issue is what this is making me think about is that game. Like this can be about any storyline they want because the game pretty much gives you nothing. Once upon a time, you're a security guard at this fucking place, and these creatures are, Muppets, whatever the fuck you want to call them. They're fucking with you. They're scaring the shit out of you. But like that's it. So like this particular script or story that they're gonna do for this movie can be literally about anything in the world, and that's something that kind of frustrates me a little bit because I'm just kind of like, yeah, why wasn't this made already? Because someone could just take this concept, not call it Five Nights at Freddy's, and just build their whole fucking cinematic franchise around it because there's nothing there. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Do you agree with me,
I'm
Nessa?
not even gonna lie, the lore of Five Nights at Freddy's is also pretty trash and convoluted.
Yeah, I don't even. Do you remember most of it or anything? Because like I can't remember shit about it.
Yeah, it gets stupider as the game goes, like games go on, but basically kids get like put into the fucking like machines and shit, and then they become possessed, something like that. It was stupid.
And then, like that's another thing too. Someone brought up in the chat, but like the last time they attempted something like this was the good old Slender Man movie, and this is actually a pretty cool concept. I would have actually loved Slender Man the movie if they actually made it about like really Slender Man and not like the experience of these other people dealing with it, blah blah blah, whatever. And
Or
it's like,
actually made it on time. Like who actually cares about Five Nights at Freddy's still?
yeah, and who cares about Slender Man in 2018? Like that was
Like
an older
they put out
situation.
these games from people like really don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah, no, I completely agree
Like
with you,
remember
man.
the fucking Angry Birds fucking movie? I mean, although that ended up being a success, it's just like why are you guys putting this out now?
Yeah. And it's funny, like I understand, like sometimes people will say, like, well, you don't want to like just rush a fucking thing because it's popular, but it's like when it comes to something like Five Nights at Freddy's, something so simplistic as that, you gotta come out fast with the movie. You can't wait fucking 8 goddamn years. You know what I
And
mean?
you're like fucking 5 games later, like oh now we're having a movie.
Yeah. And do you remember when the Slenderman game came out? It was like 2010, right, or 2012, something like that.
It's like 6, 7 years ago.
Yeah. So when the Slenderman game came out, the movie came out in 2018. It's like, dude, you guys are late. You guys are late as fuck. What the fuck are you doing? So that was another frustrating thing to me too. Yeah, so I don't know, man. Jemiah Kwan, she says when a studio crashes on a game that hasn't been hyped for years ago, this shit's lame. Definitely agree. Ryan saying, fun fact: Angry Birds Movie 2 has a higher critical rating than Sonic in both Sonic and Detective Pikachu. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? I cannot believe that. No, man. Sonic and Detective Pikachu are way better than both Angry Birds movies. And the first Angry Birds movie I actually like. So that is shocking to me. And I think a part of it too is that people probably reviewed Sonic without even watching it. I feel like lots of people are just ready to shit on that movie because of that trailer. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Have you ever been like thinking about those movies and thinking like, okay, maybe you're just hyped for it and that's why you like them? Because Sonic, I've seen some clips from it recently. And I'm just like, damn, I think I was kind of high when I watched it and liked it.
Sonic is still fun to watch. Like I've seen like a few clips here and there. Like even after we watch them, I'm like, they still get a laugh out of me. Angry Birds, I still haven't seen the full movie, but
Oh, really? Okay.
yeah, it just like from the scenes I watch it, just kind of nah. With there only being like one funny joke and then one like really gross one that had to do with like piss.
Yeah, yeah, and it's always like kind of annoying when you always go to the good old bathroom humor for these things. Because Angry Birds, I mean, like the fact that they're Angry Birds, like you could have so much fun with people just kind of ad-libbing, just being like, "Hey, fuck you," just fucking mad and everything. So kind of weird that they went the route they went with this particular movie, but it is what it is. But here's the thing though, Ryan saying I was very disappointed with the Ratchet and Clank movie. I did not get to see that. Harry Ballsack saying Sonic is okay.
I literally forgot that Ratchet and Clank movie even came out.
Yeah. By the way, I don't like Limp Bizkit as much as people say because Marissa was like, they probably thought it was funny when they played Limp Bizkit's cover of Behind Blue Eyes. No, but I do like that song quite a bit. I think that was a really good cover. Sketchy says he almost saw Sonic, but he has no intention of seeing Angry Birds, but remembers playing the game. The game was actually pretty good, actually. What you call it? They're saying you can like something even if everyone else wants to shit on it. See, I agree, and I always have that kind of mindset, but it's like, as
That's
soon
me
as
with Cat in the Hat.
oh, Sketchy and Sheik, yeah, okay, thank you. But yeah, like I agree with that mindset, but man, it's like I feel like I should never just say what I really feel about something if it's super popular, because I feel like, man, I'm gonna get fucking made fun of. It's gonna like devalue every single bit of the other shit that I feel, and I gotta like be honest with myself too. I'm just a grumpy motherfucker sometimes, man. You know? Yeah, that's not fuck. Before it wasn't loud, that one was. But yeah, Marissa saying Ratchet and Clank sucked. Yeah, they're saying they just put cutscenes from the game in the theater. Man, I don't know if that's the case, but if it is, yikes, that's fucking rough. But yeah, no, but Sonic though, yeah, I do understand that, like, even if I don't like it as much as I did when I first saw it, it's probably a much better fucking movie than a lot of video game adaptations actually came out to be. Genius, is this a new sub alert? Yeah, the lawnmower. I'm thinking about it, man. Every time someone subscribes,
I just get mad literally every time that fucking alert comes on.
Miles saying apparently because of the failure of Ratchet and Clank, they canceled a Sly Cooper film. Oh, really? God damn it. And that makes sense because they're so similar. But Sly Cooper, God, it's such a fun game. I actually really like Sly Cooper quite a bit. But they need to make that movie. That needs to happen. Yeah, man. There's so many properties that need to be touched on. The big thing I think is going to happen is, like, with because horror movies were kind of dead for a while, and then they brought Halloween, and Halloween was just fucking like it kind of reunited the entire genre. I think that and Child's Play and a few other ones. So I'm not gonna just say one, but I think with Mortal Kombat coming out soon, that could really help out all video game adaptations. Because we went through the awfulness of Resident Evil, the awfulness of the Silent Hill fucking sequel. All these fucking game movies were terrible. But hey, Mario could be cool, sketchy. I'm saying, like, with Illumination behind them, and they're not having some fucking old, like, what was his name?
There was nothing wrong with the original.
There's so much wrong with the original. That shit was
I can't really look forward to the new Illumination picture with, Mario. We get Danny DeVito as Mario. We get Luigi played by Ron Jeremy after we find out what his court case is, how that goes.
Yeah, Joy the Jedi, thank you for following, by the way. Really appreciate that, man. But
may the force be with you.
But yeah, man, I don't know, but I know I got in a big old rant about fucking video game adaptations and movies and shit, but like I really do feel like Mortal Kombat is gonna fix all that. Like, except for Sonic, Ganja, what was like the last video game movie that you watched that you were like, you know what, that was actually pretty cool?
Shit. Resident Evil 1 with the train and everything? Like, I honestly, like, a lot of video game movies are trash. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Resident Evil 1 and maybe some parts of Resident Evil Apocalypse with the Raccoon City story.
Yeah, well, you know what though? Because even though that movie was terrible, that was like the game. So me and you were just like, dude, we fucking loved it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like subjectively good. Sonic, and then maybe I'm trying to think. Does Wreck-It Ralph count?
Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah, it's a movie about video games. So yes, I say it's a movie. Or I say I can't.
Okay, then Wreck-It Ralph was the last good one that I saw that wasn't connected to any mainstream video game tie-in.
Okay, so I'm gonna piss off everybody. You know what my favorite one is?
What?
You want to guess? I'm not gonna tell you. It's fucking Pixels. I just want to make people mad. Actually,
I was drinking water. I was about to get it ready for a giant Mortal Kombat scream.
No, actually, I don't mean this. I'm fucking around. If you would have responded faster, I guarantee it would have been funny. No, but
oh no, I had to drink this water because I was so parched from your love of Mortal Kombat.
But this could have been cool. That's the thing. This could have been fucking
could have
awesome.
Not with that cast. Not with that cast.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this specific movie could have been good. Or you mean the idea?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the idea,
like,
not the cast.
Okay, I'm about to say, because this specific movie didn't. No, not could have been saved. But the idea is some Futurama like shit that I would like to see done live action, where we have the different characters in the real world and actually affects what goes on in the real world. But I think after the Ryan almost said fuck Ryan Reynolds. That
what
dude.
The fuck is wrong with you?
After that movie he did, which is basically Grand Theft Auto, where he levels up and gets different guns and shit.
Uh-huh.
I think we're kind of done with those video game tie-in movies,
but see,
especially with
the epicness of this. Look at this fucking cover right here, dude. Look at that shit. That's fucking badass. That is so cool. And the thing is, though, it's like it's funny, so you don't have to take it too seriously. Like, oh my god, Pac-Man's an alien. It's like it doesn't have to get that fucking insane. It's just the idea that this big license is fucking here to just destroy everybody. And it's like, dude, we never thought that they would make movies based on the fucking old, like, early 1980s, late 1970s fucking video games. Centipede, dude? Like, really? Are you kidding me? This was so cool. This was so cool. It's just they fucking treated too like the characters don't take it seriously. You got like fucking Josh Gad killing the centipede, like, oh my god, I'm good at this, like that fucking thing. It's terrible, absolutely
I
terrible.
play a snowman in Frozen, making money.
Yeah,
You know, he's
dude.
actually from Hollywood, Florida, and I apologize to everyone.
Yeah, just in Hollywood, Florida. Actually, no, we should apologize to America for that. But yeah, dude, no, it's fucking rough. But I feel like, dude, I was hyped about this, and there was a joke with Peter Dinklage in the commercial, and then like the creator Pac-Man, like, yes, my boy, you know, it was all like kind of stupid. But I was still excited because it's like, dude, you can have so many cool moments here, and yet they can all not be taken seriously. So you don't have some critics going on there like, oh, like it wouldn't happen like this, you know. But like, no, this was something that, like, honestly, if they do Pixels again, I would go see it. Just take Kevin James and take fucking Adam Sandler out, and I'll watch it
Well,
again.
basically, without this cast.
Yeah, without this cast, but the
Oh,
whole the same
yeah,
storyline.
well, you already got that. Got that episode of Futurama.
Yeah, and by the way, someone asked if the show's on. No, Corey's actually taking a while to get started. I think that he's
He's
just
taking a long shit.
No, but I think the reason why he's taking a while to get started is because today they're gonna be talking about a bad movie, not just the new Irresistible movie that's probably gonna be bad as well, but they're talking about this good old piece of shit, Avatar: The Last Airbender. This fucking thing, the M. Night Shyamalan movie. Gotta tell you though, man, I didn't watch this movie. I watched lots of parts of it. I thought that some effects were cool, but then again, I wasn't into the Avatar series. I didn't watch the cartoon. I don't know anything about this stuff. But Jet, do you feel like people over-exaggerate the hatred for this movie? Do you feel like it actually is as shitty as what people say?
Even without, like, even if you didn't see the original show, it's still crap. It's not good. It's boring as fuck.
Danielle Gormley says, yeah, it's a legendary bad movie. Fucking Austin, like, it's a fuck you!
Yeah, like the movie, like if you haven't seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, which I'm pretty sure most of you have, like, and you go and watch that movie, it's boring. It's like in the show, like it's all fun and stuff like that. People are making jokes, and then in this one, it's so bland. And like when they're actually like bending of like the elements, it's boring to watch. It's not fun.
Yeah, but like, look at that. Like, see, scenes like that look kind of cool. I'm like, I don't want to see a fun, like, dude, like, this is kind of crazy. Like, you know, he's bending fucking air. Like, that's kind of cool. You gotta take that seriously and treat it with some respect. If it's gonna be fun and everything, I might have to kind of be a little like, you know, like, I don't know. Like, I mean, it looks bad, yeah, but like, it looks bad because, you know, obviously this is nothing like what you guys are used to with the show. But you know, like moments like that, you know, like I feel like that kid just looks silly though. Like that shit kind of makes me laugh. But Ganja, I mean, you watched the show Avatar, right? So like,
Yes, I did.
what'd you feel about this fucking dumpster fire?
I'm actually fun with it. Because, like, I know you guys are all freaking out. No, not Avatar: The Last Airbender, no. I've watched them screw up all my favorite IPs. Like, I can't wait for the third round with Netflix. Because as much as y'all like Netflix for some of the original movies, let's all remember how they treated their anime live action films. How was Full Metal Alchemist, Jet?
I think it's just
I didn't watch it.
My point
yeah.
exactly. How many people had watched that one? Witcher was good, Austin, but is the team that made Witcher on this movie?
Oh yeah, well, Burbridge.
Because here's the secret about Netflix
I'll be
production.
right back because Corey's calling. But I'll be right back.
They constantly are cycling people out to different productions, different types of IPs and different products that they're creating. Is this something that someone really wants to make this shit gun? Because Trevin, I've heard a lot of people get mad at fucking Full Metal Alchemist. And Death Note, a lot of people got pissed off at that shit.
That one I did get mad at. That one was horrible.
Thank you, Jet. My point exactly. Dude, just because it's Netflix, don't think that they are not going to fuck this up just like M. Night Shyamalan is. Because some things might be only destined for certain mediums. I don't think anime works outside of any context like live action. And to be honest, the only reason The Witcher worked is because they took a fucking like medieval kind of mix between the Viking and Game of Thrones method where they introduced people to a world, bear the character with around it. I didn't watch it. This is how reviewers had described it to me why everyone appeal wasn't to it. Was they created a world around it and you went into the character as the guy from the main Witcher character. Whereas a lot of the anime characters, they just drop you in there and expect to know the shit.
Yeah, I mean, like here's the thing, because I didn't, cause I wasn't even referring to that about the Netflix thing, because that's, I mean, that's happening? Like, what the fuck is going on with that?
Yeah, Netflix I think is making their own live action.
Okay, see, I didn't know that, because I was talking about just like the one that already came out with M. Night Shyamalan. It's like, do you still hate the fuck out of that as much as you do for lots of other things? Because like,
Yeah.
yeah, because that's what I was surprised with. I was like, wait, hold on, what? Netflix? What? It's already out? Let's watch it. I was like, fucking losing my mind over here. But yeah, okay. Here's the thing though, because Netflix does have a thing where it's like you even watch those shitty movies like with Adam Sandler and like the new one with Will Ferrell called Eurovision, or whatever. They at least have a certain production quality where I feel like even Death Note had. Look at Witcher over here. This looks fucking beautiful, and whether or not subjective to you that you actually like this or don't like this, it looks like they took it seriously. They fucking put money into this shit, and I fucking love that because I feel like this. It looks so good. Why would I ever watch a Witcher movie? I'm watching shows. Shows is where to go. I will never go to movie theater to watch any of these adaptations because I know that within an hour and a half, they can't win me over and they can't adapt enough of the source material for me to actually be respected. You know what I mean? Like, that's one thing that's kind of frustrating to me. When you watch a show, you have time to learn these characters. I've learned more with fucking Witcher than I ever have with fucking anybody else. Or with any, like, you know, the books, or I didn't read the books, I read like some of it, and the games, it's just like, I just want to play, I don't give a fuck about the storyline. This is so well made for Netflix, and Netflix is just doing such a good job with fucking everything right now. Like, I feel like, do you think that you'll ever care about adapted movie after, like, this era of really good, like, TV?
Nah, because no matter what, it's never going to be 100% like what you want. And at the same time, then it goes to the point of the remake games. If it's 100% what you wanted from the past, what's the reason of buying the new version of it if it's 100% like what you want in the recreation? I think a lot of people get misguided by their nostalgia and just want the same thing over again. And when they do get it, it's disappointing or it's lackluster because you're really just trying to capture a moment in your childhood to be nostalgic about. Now, if they're actually bringing the Avatar series to maybe a more mature audience, because this is something that Nickelodeon kind of stopped them from doing a lot, was the creators wanted to make Avatar more mature, let's say from like 16-year-olds up to like maybe young 20-year-olds can watch it and shit. Maybe little kids that are like 13 around the ball can get it. But that's really was the original goal for the show. But they had to dumb it down with Nickelodeon to keep getting the budget. And that happened especially with Korra with a lot of stuff. That's why the lesbian scene at the end is so ambiguous because Nickelodeon back then was not fucking making SpongeBob gay for profit. So, you know, honestly, it just comes down to like, if they do a good job, people are still going to be a bitch about it because it's never going to trigger your little nostalgia boner thing. But if it's a good product, it's a good product. But Netflix is so iffy, man.
No, it really is. It's iffy.
Let's be honest. If we take Witcher out, that guys, we have lackluster live action movies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, that's true. Yeah, it's just fucking crazy, man. It's weird to think just like what goes into these Netflix movies and what, you know, a good camera or just the fact that money's put into it. How much would that actually make me actually want to watch it? You know. So I don't know, man. It's pretty cool to just consider that. You know, this is happening more and more often. I mean, dude, you look at fucking something like Mortal Kombat Scorpion's Revenge, and this, just on how good this animation looks, and the story, and how they take their time with things, this won me over in a sense of, like, I don't even think I really need live-action anything. If they can do shit like this, I mean, imagine Resident Evil done, like an animation type thing like this. That'd be so fucking great. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. It's fucking crazy. Like, what do you feel about that, Jet? Like, would you be okay with just never having any more, like, movie-adapted game stuff and rather just have them all be shows?
I feel like shows would actually do them way more justice than movies.
Yeah, because I really feel that that's the case, man. Like, this is brutal.
The annoying thing about that is, like, they usually go for really long games that are usually, like, RPGs and stuff like that, and trying to fit them into, like, maybe a 2-hour movie. It's just like,
Yeah, man. Well, here's the thing. We're going to get the fuck out of here, though, guys, because Corey has now officially started the show.
Begin the track of the Double Toaster chart.
But, yeah, guys, really appreciate you guys hanging out here, but I have to go very, very fast. So, with that said, the music is now playing. Ganja, while this music plays, you get to tell them where
Red Ganja Guru at Twitter and Mighty Podcast in the Metropolis Collective with Birdman and the Great Rufus Wonder, as well as Cedric in the chat, Metro Sport. Go check that out on Facebook. It's called the Metropolis Podcast. It's on Mighty Podcast, all that good shit.
I don't gotta poop. I gotta do the damn Dropbox video. Leave me alone. Actually, you know what's funny, though? Dropbox could easily be poop. So I got it.
There you go, guys. A poop joke. Laugh, damn you.
All right, bye. God damn it.